Hello everybody, it is Shakira Renee and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today's video is going to be a get ready with me. We are going absolutely nowhere. It is currently 10:04 p.m. but we're still gonna film this get ready with me while we talk about some tips and tricks and things that I'm learning in my 20s. These are things that I've either already have learned or that I am continuously learning in my 20s that I think everybody should know. Not even just every girl, everybody should know. Preface by this video by saying, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know by now if you watch me, I am not nowhere near a makeup professional. I barely know what I'm doing, girl, because I don't typically wear it, but I like to do it for practice or whatnot. So, because one of these days, girly, I'm going to be in my makeup baggie. One of these days, your girl's going to be in her makeup bag, doing the natural beats every day. One of these days, I will be doing that. But I just have never really been that girl. And if I must say, mama and daddy ain't do a lot of stuff right, but what they did was snap when it came to my jeans. Take it up with them, not me. Anyway, so everything I'm using is going to be linked down in the description box. This is all beauty supply, not beauty supply, like drugstore products. So you can find it at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, any place like that. Mainly all my stuff came from Target, Amazon, all that good stuff. I'll probably leave Amazon links just because they're easier to come by. But you can literally find this stuff anywhere. The lighting is terrible because it's 10 something at night. So just keep that in mind. And I have a little pimple going on up here, which I never usually get pimples. But so I have a list here on my phone of everything that I want to talk about. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it and pray the camera doesn't die. Okay. So I'm going to use this Master Primer by Maybelline. And number one on my list is everything will be okay. Like, I feel like I am a person who literally stresses about any and everything. If it's something to be stressed about, I will stress about it. But then I have to realize, like, literally everything will be okay. Like, I'm literally only 24. That's barely an adult. Oh, my nose ring. I mean, it's an adult, but it's just barely freaking an adult. And sometimes you just need to breathe, take a deep breath, and just know that everything will be okay. Really, like, there's no reason to stress or anything like that because everything works itself out in the end. Okay, so I'm going to start with my eyes first and my brows. I don't fill in my brows because I actually like the shape of my brows. They are not even, but eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So I like the shape of my brows. I do need to go get them cleaned up though, but girl, we ain't doing that right now. This is me freestyling all of this because y'all know I don't do this makeup stuff. So I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in color, this is color 25, just over my eyes. I also have it in, actually I think I'm going to do 40. Yeah, everything will be okay. Like, some days if you feel like you need to lay in the bed, do nothing, do that. If you feel like you need to cry it out, do that. Because y'all don't know how many cry sessions I actually go through. Like, if it's one thing I'm going to do, it's cry. Each and every time, and I really don't care. because honestly, that's just who I am as a person. Like, I cry. Sometimes all you need is a good cry session. And I feel like people who be like, oh, I don't cry, or I don't remember the last time I cried. Like, sis, you should actually probably look into that, because what do you mean? What do you mean? You don't remember the last time you cried? Because I remember the last time I cried, and believe me when I tell you, it was a great cry. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. It was an amazing cry. Take a deep breath. Everything will be okay. It may not be okay right now, but it will be okay. It will be okay. Number 2 is you have to back yourself, like 100%. 100% of the time, it's gonna be you. That you have to believe in yourself. You have to back yourself. Granted, you are gonna have people in your corner, but at the end of the day, if you don't believe you can do it, it's never gonna be done. If you don't believe you can do it, it will never be done. And that's something that I am still learning, because I used to be like, we're gonna do some backstory here. If you guys have been watching me for a while, or if you guys are close to me, like my close family, my close friends, or whatever, or if you've been watching me for a while, like I said, you guys know that I had a candle business, and I was super hesitant to start it, just because I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the support that I will want, or the support that I need. But then I just had to be like, sis, no one's gonna support you like you support you, so get it done. Ultimately, my candle business is not still into play right now, but that's simply because a timing thing, and it just wasn't. Oh, I don't have lash glue up here. It was a timing thing, basically, with that. So yeah, but if you think you can do it, sis, you can do it. So for foundation, I have 3 foundations here, because I feel like no foundation fits my skin tone exactly. So I have, all of them are Maybelline Fit Me. I have in the 330, 334, and 338. And looking at it from here, I'm thinking, honestly, the 334 may be closer to my color. So we're just gonna go with the 334 for right now. And if we have to go back and fix it, we will. But yeah, like, if you don't believe you can do it, it won't get done. People don't support you until they see other people supporting you, and I think that's something to keep in mind. And I also feel like with backing yourself comes standing 100% on your beliefs and what you believe, and not letting others persuade you to thinking what you think or what you believe is wrong. Everyone has a difference in opinion, and that is fine. That is normal. That is to be expected. But that does not invalidate, to clean my brushes, that does not invalidate how you feel or your feelings. And that is something that takes some time to learn and to process. It's taken me some time to learn and process, but I am working on it, because, as I said before, if you don't believe in yourself, who will? You know? If you don't stand on what you believe in, why do you think other people are gonna trust your judgment or respect your opinion? You know, like, it comes down to that. Like, to me, like, just standing on what you believe in and going from there, honestly. Like, I'm gonna have to go get lash glue, because I didn't bring any. And I actually think this color actually matches me pretty well. Number 3, this is for my relationship girlies, my hopeless romantics. That's me. I mean, the men too. Relationship men, hopeless romantics, people who are in long-term relationships, still staying at home and are thinking about moving out. My advice with that, or what I'm learning is that with that, well, what I learned, what I already passed in, what I already learned is don't live with a man. I mean, not saying ever, but when you first move out, that time should be specifically for you. And moving out, I feel like out your parents' house is such a pivotal part and such a pivotal part in growth, growth as an adult. And when you move with a man, y'all, I'm telling you, girl, it is nothing but drama. Everyone's experience is different. I will put it out there. Just a little backstory. I mean, like I'm gonna keep saying with my backstory. If you know me personally, close family or friends, or if you've been watching me for a while, then you guys know most of this stuff. But you guys know I moved out when I was 20, in the same apartment that I'm staying in now. So I've been here for quite a while. Oh, my camera's battery. It's on 1. Y'all. If I have to pause, I'm gonna try not to. But at the time when I moved out, I was with my ex, and we were heading into like our 6-month or whatever. And it wasn't even like, oh, we were gonna move in together, because that wasn't the case. What it was you're always over here. You guys know, like when someone's literally always over, and it's just like, oh, you're always over. And they basically like at some point just like live there now. So that is definitely what that situation was. So I just feel like with that I lost myself a lot, trying to be something that it wasn't. Like, which one is caramel? This one? This is my new one, right? Not saying it in a bad way, but like I felt like I did lose myself a lot in that situation. Because you're trying to be this person while you're still trying to figure out who you are. Like at 20, you're basically still a freaking kid, you know? And I know a lot of people have to grow up fast. I was one of those people that I literally did not have a choice but to grow up fast, but concealing with the same 40, I had no choice but to really grow up fast. And it was sad, but like it's what you have to do. And I just feel like with that, living with a man is definitely not the best decision to go in. Take time for yourself, whether it be a year, 2 years, whatever, until you fully know and understand who you are as a person. You shouldn't be, don't do it. I don't know, I mean something just that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, girls. Don't do it. Don't do it, boys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Next, get your routine. I need to clean my freaking beauty blenders too. Get your routine. A night routine, a morning routine, a wind down routine, a workout routine, any of that. Like, it just makes life so much better. You're so much more comfortable. Once you have a routine, it's like you're honestly lost without the routine. And it's just like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? You know, like without it. That is something that I'm still learning, because you guys know that I am a very like wishy-washy routine person. Like I do good and then I like slack off for a minute, and it's just like, sis, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you were doing so well. Like, what are you doing? But I promise you it would make you feel so much better. Like when you know how your day is gonna go. Granted, we can't always stick to our routines, but when you know how your day is gonna go, it honestly just makes your day go by smoother, makes your day go by so much better. And I don't know, I just love having a routine personally. I'm gonna use concealer on some people don't do that, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Routines are great. Am I in a routine right now? No. Am I trying to work my way back to it? Yes. I'm just a very inconsistent person. And that is something that I am trying to change about myself. So. Alright. What's next on the list? Oh, I only have 2 more things left on the list. We're just going to have to go off the top of the dome at that point. Get you a solid group of friends. A solid group of friends. A solid support system. But when it comes to these friends, when it comes to friends in general, I'm learning you have to know it is okay to have different friends for different things. You know, like if you and your one friend only go out for drinks together, that's fine. You and your other friend only talk business together, that's fine. You and your other friend only take trips together, that's fine. But while that is the case, you also need a solid friend who is there for all the emotional stuff that might happen in your life. Who you feel like you can wholeheartedly trust with anything. And honestly, for me, that is my sisters. I don't have anyone like that as of now in my life who's not blood, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Will it change one day? Maybe, but until that day's come, I'm gonna appreciate what I have. Like your friends, I feel like should be, after you being your biggest support system or the person to back you 100%, should be your friends. Like, and if you feel like your friends are shady, your friends aren't doing what they're supposed to do, cut them. What are they there for? What are they there for? Cut them. Cut them. Now life just better to me with a solid group of friends. It's just better. Bronzer. So my bronzer, you guys, is all broken up, but I'm using the CoverGirl True Blend for my bronzer. Look, it's literally all broken up. I don't know if you guys can see it. And it looks like I'm not matching. My face isn't matching my neck from this camera, but the lighting is terrible. So when we're done, we're gonna go in the bathroom and I'm gonna show you guys. Friends are something that I've really been struggling with lately. Just because I felt like when I get in my emotional moments or whatever and just need to cry it out, it's typically about stuff that I hold in. And it's just like at a point where I thought I had like a solid group of friends outside of my siblings, and it just turned out to not really be that. But like I said, like it's one of those things where you have to know which friends are for what, you know? And that, oh my Jesus! I should have got a new freaking bronzer, clearly. I just got that junk all over my phone. I'm gonna get a napkin. Yeah. So that was my tidbit with friends. Like, I struggled, like I'm thinking like, okay, am I the bad person? Like, am I the reason that like I feel like I don't have these close knit relationships and friendships with people? Like, am I the reason why? But then, like I said, you have to know what friends are for what. And it just turns out that the people that are currently in my life or who were in my life just didn't fit my expectations of a friend. And granted, maybe I didn't fit theirs. And I know a lot of people be like, chase your friends how you chase them. But it's at a point where it's gotten to a point where it's like I was the only one reaching out. So I just had to dead that. Like, I am not going to put that on myself to be the only one reaching out. Like, no. Get it together. Get it together. You feel me? Get it together. Okay, now I'm going to use this e.l.f. highlighter and blush combo. I got this in the, I don't know if you guys watched the vlog. I got it in my Target advent calendar back when those were going around and pretty popular. Honestly, you guys, I don't even know where highlighter is supposed to go. Like, is it supposed to go here? Am I putting it on right? Makeup girlies, let me know. Oh yeah, that's giving a highlight. That's giving a highlight. I don't want to be too bronzy, but there we go. Oh, camera's about to die. Camera's about to die. Let me hurry up. So next I'm gonna do, fuck, the camera's gonna die. I'm gonna put the camera on the charger for a minute and go put my lashes on, because that's gonna take me a little minute, and then charge the camera a little bit, and then we'll come back to finish up the face. Okay? Okay. Ooh. Alright, I'm back. Everybody be like, why do you wear my sisters be like, why you wear get lash extensions when you could just put on strip lashes? I hate strip lashes. Look at, they're too big for my eyes. And I like that lash extensions, you know, fit into what your face is. So, that being said. Anyways, last but not least on my list is, some people are only in your life for a reason or a season, not for a lifetime. That ties in with the whole friends thing, knowing what friends are for what, yada yada yada. Not everyone is in your life to stay. I think a lot of people get that, where I'm gonna use this pink blush that was in here, or I think that is a very widely known thing, that a lot of people in your life are only there for a season. Don't force it. If it's their time to go, God will let you know, and He will show you that it's time for them or you to get out of there. So keep that in mind. All right, now that we've done that, all that is left to do is to use this finishing powder by Maybelline Fit Me, of course, and setting spray. My nose is watering. I heard that when your nose waters, that means something is expired that you used. I don't know. So I'm gonna take this, do a little on there, and just decorate our face with it. Yeah, so do not, I just feel like when it's time to go, you know, God will open the doors and show you when it's time to go. And if you don't want to listen, baby, it's gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt like hell. But at the end of the day, it was well worth it. And like we said, people are only there for a season. Not everyone is there for a lifetime. Not everyone is in your life for a lifetime. Boy be in my DMs say I'm pretty. Okay, that's it. We're gonna do finishing spray. I just want to thank you guys for watching. We're gonna go in the bathroom where there's a better light to get a close-up, because the way I look in this compared to what I look in the camera, I look crazy in the camera. But okay, so we're gonna use the, should we use a matte finish or should we use a gloss finish? Ink stamp. We're gonna go with the gloss. We're gonna use this and we're just gonna spray our face. Before we do that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I actually have fun filming this. We all know I'm not a makeup guru, or I'm not gonna be a makeup artist, so watch your mouth. And yeah, you don't got nothing nice to say, your mama should have taught you. Don't say nothing at all. Yeah. Anyways, 8 to 10 inches is this right? Oh, I hate strip lashes. Okay, let's go look in the bathroom so we can get a better view. Okay, here is the finished look. Let me take this off. Brush my hair a little bit. Here we go. The finished look. Here's me. Looks a little wet right here, but I think that's from the finishing spray. So yeah, now that we did all this, it's about to come off. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.